tip 1, when you get to the airport, come out of security, you're likely to be met by someone who claims to be one of the security guards. They're not going to have any form of identification, they're not going to be wearing a uniform. You'd have to be General Akbar to realise it's a trap. That was a terrible General Akbar impersonation. But yes, don't do anything with them, just try and get rid of them as much as you can. Tip 2, if you've got tattoos, cover them up. Cameroon is a deeply religious country and it's against the word of God, so I was told by my waitress last night to have tattoos. Now she was very nice about it, and people are, but they will stare a lot. So if you don't want to be stared at, cover up. If you don't mind, carry on, I suppose. Tip 3, if you're all wanting 5-star, this is really not for you. I think you probably knew that already, but this is a really rewarding trip and people are really nice. So if you're willing to rough it a little bit, then yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Tip number 4. If you're going to be carrying your passport in your luggage rather than on your person, maybe because it's safer or whatever, then make sure that it's easily accessible once you've opened your padlock. Obviously keep it locked. But once you're actually in the bag, make sure you can grab it quite quickly. My bike on the way back from Basali to Menji broke down and the whole luggage was wrapped around with bandage. So I couldn't physically open up the main cavity, and it meant that I couldn't actually get to my passports, and we had to leave my luggage and everything on the back of the bike and just go. So for maybe 30 minutes I didn't have my passports at all, and you know, obviously the people of Cameroon are amazingly honest, so I wasn't that worried. But if it had been anywhere else, I would have been without my passport, which, let's face it, is silly at best. Tip 5. Take water purification tablets with you wherever you go in the rainforest. I did a 30-kilometre trek on my last day and halfway through realised I'd run out of water, passed the river and couldn't get any more water because I didn't have my tablets. I would have absolutely killed for them. So I would, without a doubt, suggest doing that and just bring a bottle that has, you know, it's a 1 litre bottle. It's what I had, and a mobile phone just to time the 30 minutes it takes for them to work. So that's the end of my tips video, and there are more tips and more facts within the blog www.twinetraveller.blogspot.co.uk, so please check that out. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you go to Cameroon, I hope it's useful.